Hi everyone, welcome back on to the Dogwoods Flower Farm. Today is the day we're getting irrigation, so let me turn you around and let's get started. Right now we're standing in the side yard right by the garage in front of the wellhead. And if you've watched it all, you will know that I've talked about the fact that we have everything set up on saltwater system, and we've got to get the outside water off of that salt system because we are currently watering all this property with salt water. So it's all running through our salt system. So Chad's gonna have to be trenching through here in just a little bit. So let me get started. Actually, let me kick my flip-flops off because you can always hear me walking. All right. So let me come through the gate here, and there's Chad and Lou Ferrigno. I don't know where Frances is. She never wants to be in these videos. All right, so he's taking a little break right now, but we will be putting water to this island here. You can see there's his trench line where he's supposed to go. And then if we come along here, let me just come over here. So all along this fence, we intend to plant trees along this fence line. We've really debated as to what to put there because our bull mastiff loves to play tag with the horses, and he runs up and down here, so we don't really want flower beds or anything here. However, you can see that it desperately needs something. So we've decided to go ahead and just plant a bunch of trees along the fence line. So I'm thinking, maybe no more than 5 or 6 trees. Hopefully something that is fast growing, and it might actually be nice, help the neighbors out, to have a little shade for their horses. So you can see he's trenched down here. We're going to add water to the workshop. The workshop currently does not have water, so we've got the trench lines coming here, and it'll really be great. That area back there is our compost area, and it'll really be great to have water so that we can wet down our compost, keep that nice and moist. All right, so back here from the workshop, we come back this way, and this is our orchard. We currently have 3 peach trees and a pear tree. So we've got pear tree, peach tree. That's the one where the squirrels ate all of them. That guy there is real sick looking. And then we've got this one right there. So, and we will definitely be adding more fruit trees. I'm walking out here barefoot, so I just want to be careful. All right, so you can see where he's trenched along here. And as we come up the back of the garden, I have finally decided that this is where I want the greenhouse. So he's also trenched deep enough so that we can get electricity out here as well. So the greenhouse is going to be sitting somewhere along here. And then let me jump over this. And then in front of the greenhouse will be the parterre garden. So you can see where he's trenching here, and up there for the parterre garden. And then on into the garden, the vegetable garden up here. And we've talked about, I've always said to y'all, just ignore this area right here. We're working on it. So I think what we're going to do is just mimic the 4 boxes that we have here and put them over here on this side. So everything will be nice and uniform. And then as we come out here, this was not smart, not wearing shoes. As we come out here, these 3 crepe myrtles, I actually want to berm up and then build a wall and then maybe a small patio. We're gonna have pathways going through here. Actually, it's my intention to have pathways walking all the way down the sides of the flower bed. So if you can imagine, you're starting from the house, you come down the flower beds, a little patio here, maybe a little fire pit, and then come around here, to the parterre garden, and then the greenhouse. So that's where we're at. We are at step number 1. This is really taking a long time. Please don't expect us to get this done in 30 minutes. This is definitely not HGTV. We have to do this on the weekends. We both own our own businesses. We both have full-time jobs. So this is going to be a process, something we are really excited about. But I want to show you, this is kind of funny. When you come up here, I don't know if it's picking up in the camera or not, but you can see all the miles of garden hose. Y'all, that is just gonna be so fantastic to not have to schlep all of those, because remember, it's coming all the way from the side of the house, and then if we want to water anything back here, I think we're currently connecting about 6 garden hoses. So that in itself is just going to be absolutely lovely. And then of course we're going to add some, oh gosh, I can't think of the name of them. The hoselink, there we go. I knew it would come to me. So we'll be adding a couple hose links, so that will really help, because we'll have a spigot right in here, and we'll be running electricity to the chicken hut. And also, this is kind of fun. Let me walk around this way. Also, if you look at the little, what I call the bench garden back here, there's a little space that is going to have a fountain in it, so electricity will be run for that as well. So if you look this way, you can see we've got a lot happening. We'll put another spigot in for the chickens. So it's really going to be exciting. It's going to be a ton of work, but we are very excited about it. I think I told you this island, so this may be a rerun. And crepe myrtles is an island, and then the island back there in front of the workshop. So, you know, that's all for next year. I do not intend to add any flower beds this year, maybe this spring, or maybe even this winter when it cools down a little bit. We'll start on adding the flower beds, but this year I'm really struggling just to maintain what I have. I didn't really anticipate all of the work that this was going to entail, but I'm loving it. I'm having a great time doing it. So let me just spin you around and show you the flower bed mistakes. I think that's going to be a whole other video, because this end of it, there's nothing really growing until you get all the way up there. So that's where it's really full and looking lush. So, you know, that's why I'm not going to be in a rush to add these other flower beds right now. You know, I'm still learning so much, and, you know, timing of what flower needs to go in when. So anyway, this is what's happening. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.